Pass to Carrington. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. Here's James. Lays it in off the break.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. You're kidding me.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
On the wing, Carrington. Will it go? Stymied again with that miss. A subpar 2 for 10 now. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Here's Mecca. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. MP really making a difference out here.
Yeah, it's clear to me the purpose of this timeout is to lay down a firm strategy for defending the three-point shot.
Here's Pagan. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Carrington. 4-3. Kept alive. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the attack from Sack.
First free throw is good.
Shooting 2.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. The high fly is dictating the flow. Outside James. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Pass over to Robinson. Takes a step back. Outside for Pagan. With just 5 to shoot. Carrington. Sacked with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot. Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
And they double up Carrington. Now Lund from 3. MP grabs the miss. Now the High Flyers with it. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. Shoots it! Again, the High Flyers.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lund at the high post to halt the run. Second chance shot. Carrington, no good. Outside James. Three-pointer. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Another smooth stroke. That's perfect form he's showing us at the three-point line.
Pass to Lund. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
And the defense was there, but in the end, it didn't matter. Lund knows how to beat him with better offense.
Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. James, no good. Martinez with the ball. And the foul called on him. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the attack from Seth, Ivory Lund. Substitution for High Flyers.
Outside Carrington. Launches a three, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. High Flyers out in front, just dominating this one. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And here are the High Flyers now. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Pass to Lund. Tries to break his ice. And it's finished off by Carrington as he lays it in.
The team does a good job of getting it in close.
Here's MP. Takes the three. Fires in the triple.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And here's Pagan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's out of bounds. Sac will retain possession here. Out to the right wing. Lund. He's covered by Gov. Clock at 6. On the wing, Carrington. Lund. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get a bucket.
Yeah, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
From deep. James no good.
And hey, that was deep, but he's proven that he can make it.
Maybe take a few steps closer, though. And remember, this is high school.
Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. Carrington. Over goes. MP with the block. And they're moving it up. And Mills gets the bucket to go. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
MP throws it down.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Pass to Lund. Carrington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
That's Carrington's specialty. Patience. He'll wait all day for a shot in the corner.
Here's James. Authority!
Yeah, okay.
Oh. My goodness. That was spectacular.
He's having fun out there, ladies and gentlemen.
And putting on a real show. And that one's going to add to the highlight reel.
Gov brings the double. Outside for Pagan. Pass to Lund. Martinez. Covered by Brock. Martinez can't get it to go.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
James, no good. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K.
Substitution for high flyers.
And it's high flyers with the ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
Nice play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the three.
Pass to Hilton. It's Mecca. Five to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Tries the 9-footer. And again, sack good for two.
Drexel Carrington.
And here are the high flyers now. Carrington with the steal. Here's Mecca. Cunningham misses the three.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three. The pass, the shot, all superb.
And it's Sack with the ball. Carrington outside. Three-pointer. And no good.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
And the shot goes down.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Pass to Olsen. Back to Carrington. Let's go with the three. Myers pulls it in. Now the high flyers with it. MP throws it down.
Impressive fast break there. They did a great job advancing the rock with the pass.
And it's Sack with the ball. Here's Cunningham.
Who's watching here?
Inside. Carrington. And the layup falls.
And that's what any coach loves to see, the possession ending in an assist.
On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Carrington. Count that one.
Attacking right at the rim and finding very little resistance.
Carrington outside. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
You know, he never relents when it comes to second chances.
Now the high flyers with it. Outside James. Pass to Dunn. James. And the ball out of play. Sack will have it.
Sack ball. Substitution for the attack from Sack. Austin Lund. Ivory Lund.
Outside Lund.
Martinez.
And he's going for the alley-oop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, in that tight, with that much of a height advantage, there's not a lot the D can do to stop that shot.
Outside James. Pass to Myers. On the wing, O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP on the outside. Sack grabs the miss. On the wing, it's Martinez. Guarded by O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Carrington. Over MP. And it's Carrington missing the look.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
That shot wide open.
Some players try to do a little too much on the club circuit, but not O'Neal. Great job of being unselfish and using his open teammate.
Pass to Martinez. To the paint. Lunge. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
Outside James. Puts up a three. Drills it from deep.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
O'Neal comes with the double. To the middle. And Lund slams it in.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
James. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for him.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Carrington for three. Hauled in by High Flyers.
The defense has to be thrilled to see him shooting those threes. He's been brutal this half.
And so here it's Sack. From deep, it's Pagan. Carrington outside. Sack with another miss. Now James. Fires the three. Misses the shot. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
We'll catch up in a second, all right? MP. Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. K.
All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the dunk by MP.
That was a rim rocker.
It looked like for a second he might rip the cylinder loose.
And that is some serious strength.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Finds Bird. Down low. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for his score. Way to stay alert and grab the long rebound.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Robert. Diaz, clock at 6. Over Mills. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Diaz. To the paint. Bird fades away. Rebounded by James. His 4th miss of the game. He's now shooting 3 of 7. Bird with the ball, with Mills on him. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's James. Offensive rebounds. Launches a 3. Another miss by MP. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Here's Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
From deep, it's MP. Drills it from deep.
He gets the space he needed. Fantastic work.
Union Elite trailing here. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
And a chance for a 2-for-1 right here.
Let's see how they play the clock out.
Outside James. The three is up. And another three for the Flyers.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense. Feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard it.
Pass to Robert. Diaz, now guarded by Mills. Mitchell outside. And it's Harris slamming it home. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's James. They lead by 6, their biggest margin of the game. No good on the 3. Union Elite with the ball. Mitchell with a good look. Here's Harris. The High Flyers grab the miss. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Mitchell.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
Harris outside. And he sinks the 15-footer. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
James no good. And Union Elite has possession. 6-point game. Outside Diaz. Harris in at the high post. Count that as his 7th field goal falls. He's now 7 for 9.
And Harris overcoming the contest. He was ready to outwork the inside D.
Outside James. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
The 3 from Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
He's had a very efficient offensive performance and been a bright spot for this team.
Guys, who knows how much bigger this lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting.
Now here's Diaz. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. The fadeaway. The shot from Bird, no good. The High Fly is leading. Pulls up from the top of the key. James, no good. Mitchell with it. And now guarded by Brock. They get it back. MP with the block. From the arc. Nails it from 3. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these team shows is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Careless mistakes. Turnovers like that give coaches gray hairs.
And the High Flyers decide to go with a different look out there. Pass over to Casey, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really a sweet move, getting up there with the reverse. I love that, and the fans got a little show there too.
He put a little something extra on that one.
I got to pick my job off the floor cartoon style here. Incredible.
And it's going to be 2 free throws drew the contact on the shot.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Union Elite, Christian Walker.
Shoot
For
2.
2.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And here are the High Flyers now. And here's MP on the outside. Nails the three-pointer.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit the lack of coverage.
Diaz with it. Now guarded by Mills. Three-pointer bird. Hauled in by High Flyers.
Get there, get there.
Left side, James. Over Harris. And the baseline jumper, no good that time. And we finished one half of play. The High Flyers lead this one, leading by 14. And more basketball to come after this short break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
Outside, Harris. Diaz with it. Callahan picks him up. Pass to James. MP throws it down.
As soon as that steal was made, there was nothing, and I mean nothing they could do to stop the break.
That's the reason turnovers will kill you. It puts you at such a disadvantage defending.
Now Harris. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Outside James. Three-pointer. The three-pointer goes.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Mills comes up with the double team. Finds Bird. Puts up a three. No luck on that one. Here's the High Flyers. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game.
2 points.
Yep, that one goes.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Diaz. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Harris gets it to go.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Here's James. This one for three. Another shot. And Callahan laying it in.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Outside Diaz. To the inside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Harris slamming it home.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
Kicks it out to Brock. James. And the dunk by MP.
You have got to be kidding me.
Talk about taking things into your own hands.
He wanted credit for the bucket and the assist on that.
And Diaz. Now a timeout called by Union Elite. MP really making a difference out here.
Man, he's just torching them from distance. They haven't been able to put any clamps down so far.
The High Flyers making a switch here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Robert, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6. Are you serious? Yes! Wow!
Is this a dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game? Unbelievable.
This one counts, believe me. What confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He just couldn't resist. The most spectacular of plays here.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Diaz with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Over goes. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Brock outside. James, guarded by Mitchell. He gets that one to fall.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are...
And time called here, Union Elite.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout on the court.
Here's James. Takes a 3. Mitchell brings down the board. And so Union Elite has it here. They trail by 16.
Look at the big man moving down the floor. When Harris hustles like this, he gets rewarded for it.
Now James in the post.
2 minutes.
Guarded by Harris.
2 minutes.
Outside James. Gov outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
Pass now to Harris. Now Mitchell. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Left side, James. For 3. And another 3 for the Flyers.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Get open, get open.
Mitchell with it. To the middle. Now Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Outside James. Pass to Callahan. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Substitution for High Flyers.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
MP with the block. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out to the right wing. And a bucket by Kolish.
Kevin Kolish.
Here's Myers. And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Drains the triple.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a 3 of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Here's Kolish. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his high flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Man, in that move I did like...
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.